And I'm the director of Manasota Operation Troop Support, which is a 501c3. I send now to 50 to 60 troops per month, which has not changed in about the last 6 years. We still have a very active presence in a lot of countries. Afghanistan, Kyrgyzstan, Africa, Syria. So we don't just strive to stuff things into boxes. We send the things we know they need.
I guess foremost, I'm a mom of 2 vets. The things that he really treasured were the little notes. You had included this in a box, and it was from a preschool, and there were little handprints. And he said it was at a particularly low point of his time there. And when he received that, he folded that into little squares, and he just kept it close to his body under his flak jacket, and he said it just kept him going.
If you're serving in Afghanistan and your wife falls and breaks her leg, you wish you could be there to help her out, but you can't. If she bought new blinds to put up on the 2nd floor, you wish you could be there, but you can't. Even more seriously, your wife is diagnosed with cancer, and you wish you could be there to take care of the baby so she could sleep longer. If you can't, I'll pay for the daycare so they get to stay in the daycare longer, because that's not in your budget. So these are things that don't show up on the radar, but they're personal needs that we like to meet, because these are our people. We've served almost 380 troops and their families since we started.
I've been in for a total of 26 years. 8 of those years with the 82nd Airborne Division. I was in the Gulf War from 90 to 91. And then I was I joined the Florida Guard in 2000 and went to Afghanistan 08-09 with my unit here in Florida. The whole year that I was there in Afghanistan, I was receiving boxes. Then once I got back home in 09, I, like many other vets, started having my own issues, this, that, and the other. And at that time, there was a lot of Afghanistan, Iraqi vets that were involved in the organization that helped. Plus, the MOTS itself was helping out with financial needs that really took a lot of burden off of my shoulders and my family's shoulders. Because you're there to take to do a mission. You don't to sit there and worry about what's going on at home. You really can't do what you're supposed to there. So to have an organization like MOTS to be able to pick up that slack alleviates, that type of, that mindset.
It's so nice to see that there is a lot of people in the community that are willing to help, but without MOTS, we wouldn't know about any of those things. So to me, that's one of the boxes, yes, are wonderful. But to me, as a wife, that's one of the most important things, is just that link, because you really don't know what's out there, and it's a chore to have to find. And there's so many veterans and families that are going without services just because they don't know where to look.
It's a great organization, and without it, people don't realize that our men and women come back, they have health issues. And if they're good enough to go serve and fight for this country should be good enough to serve them when they get back home.